In this video, we're talking about The Q-Files, a podcast about the strange and unknown that describes itself as Queer Eye meets The X-Files. Oh, and of course, we will be drawing a little something inspired by it. The art products used will be listed in the description below. The Q-Files starts with a live investigation and uses live audio frequently throughout the first season. I know not everyone's okay with this, but I understand that the best conversations can't be planned or scheduled. Sometimes the best thing to use to inspire conversation is a crackling fire, or just let things happen. There's a flexibility of form in the show that leaves you wondering what delightful thing they will come up with next. Will Shane and Lori be sitting on a porch telling us about some great mystery, or will they be interviewing someone or bringing you along on their adventure as if you were in their coat pocket the whole time? It should be clear, the Q-Files is not so much about questioning the existence of the unknown like you might expect. It's more like testing the limits and finding parts of life that no one else is looking for. Just looking at the episode list, I knew the podcast was different. From the live investigation to episodes about digging up the dead or psychic horses, they never fail to bring out the humanity of a topic. It's one thing to talk about how weird or crazy a topic is and laugh and joke about different times or the odd things that others believed, but it's a completely other thing to step inside their shoes and think about how these events affected those involved and their greater impact on their surroundings. Not many shows have the amount of empathy and sheer respect the Q-Files brings to the field. Plus, it's been ages, literal ages, since I looked at an episode list of a show like this and seriously wondered what they were going to talk about. I've heard them all. I've learned things from their research and discussions on the Q-Files. They cover topics I haven't seen before, and the ones I have, they do in new ways. Once in a while, I'll pick up a new supernatural show and listen to an episode or two and then drop it. Rarely these days do I add it to my list of regular listens. I don't need another set of talking heads. And to be completely fair, I added the show to my queue as soon as it launched because I did the album art and I really thought it had a great premise. I listened to the first episode and 2 of the Hensdale House episodes and thought, okay, it's doing what they said, but I'm not sure if it's doing enough to pay attention. So I set it on the back burner until there was more content to dig through and make a fair judgment. If you've seen my podcast app, you'll understand how I didn't make it back until there were 18 episodes out. Oops. My opinion changed so much. I see how those beginner episodes were leading up to a wonderful show that is 100% worth a listen. If you like paranormal shows, if you like ghosts, if you like cryptids, or well, anything weird, and you wish people treated those topics with a bit more thought, kindness, and empathy, well, this is the show for you. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to recommend books or podcasts to be discussed. And check my website where you can find my TeePublic store or grab some coloring pages, and sneak peeks of upcoming works are on my Patreon. You can find links to the podcast in the show notes. Thank you to all my patrons. You made this video possible.